The Cursed Scroll, a TikTok horror story. Let me start by saying, I'm not a huge TikTok user. I only check in now and then to see what my friends post, maybe watch some funny clips. But sometimes, I find myself mindlessly scrolling through, diving into the strange, cagey, and in this case, the utterly horrifying. It happened a few weeks ago. I had just gotten home from work, exhausted, and with nothing better to do, I picked up my phone. After browsing random sites for a while, I got bored and flipped through my apps. That's when I saw a TikTok. It had been a while since I last opened it, so I figured, why not? At first, it was the usual lip syncs, cosplay, and challenges. 20 minutes passed, and I decided to stop wasting time. I pressed the home button to exit, but the app didn't close. I tapped it again. Nothing. Then my screen started glitching and flashing, random taps occurring like someone else was controlling it. Annoyed, I held down the power button to restart my phone. But when it powered back up, TikTok was still open. My phone heated up in my hand. The app began scrolling on its own, flipping through videos at a speed I couldn't control. First, I thought it was just showing the most popular content. But then I actually looked at what was playing, and my blood ran cold. The first video was of a hand digging into the ground, not a normal excavation though. The fingers, thick and hairy, clawed through the soil with frantic desperation. Then, something horrifying emerged. A nose, eyes, teeth. A corpse. The screen flipped to the next video. The same hand, now removing more dirt, revealing a pale, lifeless face. The silence was broken only by the digger's heavy, raspy breaths. He sounded anxious, like he was in a hurry. Another video loaded. Now, the man was inside a house. The camera, propped on something, showed him fully, filthy jeans, suspenders, and a woman's blouse stretched across his chest. A sack covered his head, 2 crude eye holes cut out, a belt wrapped tightly around his neck like a grotesque necklace. He was dragging something up the stairs from a dark basement. The screen flipped again. The new angle showed a disgusting living room. Filth covered the floor. Rats scurried through piles of trash. Flies buzzed everywhere. The camera panned to a large wooden cross leaning against the wall. He lifted the body, the same corpse from the earlier videos, and held her against the cross. I had seen enough. I tried to close the app, but it wouldn't let me. The videos continued playing, switching on their own, as if someone else was in control. My hands trembled as I bolted downstairs, heart pounding. My dad's a cop. If anyone could make sense of this, it was him. I shoved the phone into his hands. Look at this, he frowned, tapped the screen. The app was gone, vanished, as if it had never existed. I stood there, shaking, trying to explain what I had seen. My dad gave me a concerned look. You're overworked. Get some rest. I wanted to scream. Instead, I just went back to my room, gripping my phone tightly. It was normal now, no glitches, no weird behavior. Maybe I had imagined it all. But then I opened my photo gallery. There was a new video. I didn't remember saving anything. My stomach twisted. With shaky fingers, I tapped play. The screen flickered to life. The same man? This time, he was completely naked, except for the sack over his head and the belt around his neck. He knelt before the wooden cross, which was now burning. The woman's body, nailed to it, writhed in the flames. He chanted, over and over, his voice growing hoarse. Devour her. Consume her. I barely made it to the bathroom before I threw up. When I stumbled back to my room, I deleted the video immediately. Should have taken it to the police. Should have shown someone. But I was too afraid. I know how horror stories go. People who dig too deep don't survive. So I erased it and made myself a promise. I would never download that app again. Nothing strange has happened since. But sometimes, in the dead of night, I swear I hear my phone vibrating. And when I look, there's nothing there.